It's castles. Hooray. Fantastic. Right, we're building walls everywhere now. That improves my housing. We've got 9 diplomatic favour per turn. I just need to remind myself of where the late game wonders are, because there are a few that I really could use. Really could use. I think the Kilwa has probably already been built, right? And I don't really have any coastal places for it, but that's probably one I should keep an eye on. The holy site has just been rushed with Hercules up here as well. Hooray! The good thing is that now I've met everybody, I'm hoping I can jump in on a bunch of emergencies. Doesn't matter what the emergency is. If I can jump in on it, I probably will. Ravaged by a natural disaster, you say? Yes, I absolutely will go for that. That's exactly the sort of thing that I want. And I will just go for those aid requests. Now, we've got a decent amount of gold coming in. I'll get more gold per turn. I'm not generating any CO2 at the moment. That is something I should really keep an eye on. I don't want to be generating any more CO2 than I have to. No, a cultural alliance with Ethiopia doesn't sound right. I think I might go for an alliance with China. Now, that would be relatively entertaining. Oh, look. Lots of people are at war with Menelik, I think. Being at war with them will reduce the score. That's good. Okay, so that's fantastic. But here we go. The alliance, cultural alliance with China. Give me some gold for that. Thank you so much. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Here we go. 5 alliances with the Cree. And wahey, we've explored most of this area. Wow, there's a lot of unsettled land in Russia. Wowee. Okay, well, in that case, that's interesting. For food in this city now. And how much is a settler? 680 gold. I can easily start to settle down this passageway now. Go into the tundra. I need to just basically take all the land I can, especially with all these deer around. It's fantastic. Camouflage. Oh, it's a level 4 promoted unit there. That's nice. That's really nice. There we go. One more settler. Haha. Let's start to settle down here now. I've got markets on the way. Then I can start building traders and sending them down all to this city over here. Maybe I can put Magnus in that city, actually. That would help a lot. And then I can start to just send huge food routes to get my population growing a little bit here. I mean, America's doing all right. They're settling in, but I feel like I've now got a bit more sort of dominance on this area. Oh, look, the Aztecs keep settling for me. If all I need now I've got this heroic era. I need them to go into a dark era. Come on, dark era for the Aztec. Yes. Okay, that's good. I might actually steal a couple of cities here. The only one I don't need is Exodus, because yes, missionaries are good, but I'm not really using them that much to spread a religion that's not mine. So monumentality, Hicksunk Dracones, reform the coinage, all kind of not best for me, but still better than nothing. Whilst I wait for Canticle, which I'm so going to use it on America. Did America get into a dark age? No, they're in a normal age. How about Cincinnati? Come on, I must be starting to rub some loyalty on it. Oh, if they went into a dark age, that would be tough on them. The Aztecs will lose that city, and that free city is going to be lost to me as well. So I'll pick up 2 more cities on the coast there. But I think settling into America is going to be an amazing thing to do here. Hicksont Dracones? I think I might try and do that. That's going to be something I really do. So Magnus into my city here. I can start to settle from there. That'll be pretty cool. But in the meantime, let's get the trader going from this city. A little bit of faith. Hercules, I've got no rush on getting him in. That's doing pretty good for now. So I'll get that route going. That'll help to spread this between the cities really well. And then I'll get this settler to run along the route as well. I lost so much science. Oh, that was crazy how much science I lost there. Scripture, I'm going to pick up. Serfdom, Republican Legacy, Lions, Equestrian Orders. This all looks pretty good to me. I'll take it. Oh, for God's sake, why a barb camp there? Come on. Come on. That's clearly not an appropriate, approved use of space. Ugh. Look at that route. 6 food, 2 production, 4 gold. Oh, yes. More importantly, it's the road. The road is what's really good here. Random tundra tile, put my unique improvement on, and bam! It's a semi-decent tile that gives me a bunch of housing. You gotta take these wins when you can. And they're quite fun wins, really. Hercules, come help me deal with these barbs. These are just frustrating. Just please shove off, friend. Okay, that should be better. Another unique improvement there. Ooh, what a tile. What a tile. I'm pumping settlers out here now, by the way. This is going to be the most amazing settler corridor. Another drought in this city. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? Extra food growth in the city, and all trade routes ending here provide 2 food to their starting city. That's a bit of fun. What are these routes up to now? Once that goes through, that'll be 8 food and 2 production. I mean, that's pretty tasty. So I do have niter. I've got 1 niter there, I've got 1 niter there. Is this where my start becomes to get a little bit better? Have I got a niter splurge to get myself out of this? 2... No, I've only got 2 sources, but hey, that's enough for me to sell. I'm flogging everything off, as I always do. I'm getting a lot of gold just from selling everything. I'm still looking for luxuries. I'm buying from the world. That's keeping my amenities very high, which is lovely. This Grenadan scout is really annoying me right now, because I very much want to settle there, and he is refusing to move. Am I going to have to levy the military? 520 God, I can't even levy the military to get it off. Like, please... Stop. Grenada bowed to me. I've got diplomatic service now. That's awesome. This'll bank in. Well, I'm sending trade routes to myself, actually, so this is probably not going to be very helpful. No. Okay, that's fine. I've got a musket, flipping musket on my land, which is highly frustrating. I might just have to, just even stood there, my scout's going to get killed. I have to upgrade it and then upgrade to a crossbow. Yeah, oh, this is painful. You might do some pillaging there. There's not much I could do about that. Let's get that market done. This whole area is just in drought continually. Please stop. 1 more city down there. Ho ho! Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Okay, I've got a bit of the barb problem, but actually I can move you to there. I can get Hercules to come in and solve the barb problem, and all the while my missionary just skips across and puts the religion in. And, even better, here's Trader. Get Magnus. Bring Magnus to my new city. Whoa-hey! I've even got another city up here as well. It's just like, what more do you need in your empire? Because I've got it all. Land combat or support units are 20% cheaper to build. And Gazagamu is one of the best city-states in the game. I can't help but get it. It's just too good. New industrial zone there. Woohoo! Ah, this is good. I'm loving this little central paradise. It's wonderful. This is going to give me so many tiles in this area, though. Oh, I love it. I love it. I wish it was better, though. Settlers just like, oh, Granada, you are just really, really annoying me. Please move that scout. Please. Please. I have to attack just to kill the scout, which is really annoying because they've got men-at-arms and pikemen to the north. That's going to be really annoying. How's the aid request going? Some people have got 200. I think I can escalate that pretty quick. In fact, actually, with a little bit of production, if I've got any spare city production, I should probably do aid projects for a little bit. Oh, look. Oh, I love it when this happens. I stole the city, but the 3 city units didn't remove themselves. So I've still got to beat those, including this lovely trebuchet. Wonderful. Poundmaker was ravaged by a natural disaster. Yes, I'm going to add that as a proposal as well. Hooray! That's wonderful. Right, before I forget, aid request. Yeah, we need to really start to do a couple of those. Let's just build one. Send aid. Oh, 6 turns. I'd rather actually just give the gold, being frank. Workshop, university in my capital. That's good. Is this? Oh yeah, that finally the drought was finished. God, that took forever. Special section of the World Congress. Yes, I want to help Coupe with his natural disaster. I want to help myself with my natural disaster. So many aid requests going at the same time. Perfect. Each one of these is a possible 2 diplomatic victory points. Although, saying that, I can't win my own. But still, it's not the point. Not the point. Actually, now that there's 2 on the go at the same time, now it's the point where I should probably start thinking about doing an aid project or 2. So let's just sneak a couple in. It's really annoying because I'm not entirely convinced it's the best use of my production, but we'll do it for now. Hercules is left. He's gone. 1,360 faith to recall him. I should get that in another like 4 turns. My faith per turn is looking pretty mighty fine at the moment, and oh, there's so much of Russia to go and settle. I really want that. I really, really want that. I find the brown colour very difficult to pin down on this map, like finding where I need to be. I don't know. It just doesn't work very well for me. It's the wrong sort of colour. I finally killed this barb camp as well by the delicate arch. That had been causing me so many problems. And there is space for me to go and settle another city in that area, so I might just do that actually. Damn barbs. Oh, it's because Hercules was going to take over that city-state. And then he disappeared. Damn. That is really, really annoying. Okay, I finally got to the coast down here though. That's awesome. So I could actually make a sea route out. Oh, now that is cool. I don't think I've actually circumnavigated the globe yet, which is remarkable. There's another barb camp down there, which, being honest, doesn't surprise me. I've got this settler to come down. That's good. Okay, so everything's looking good, apart from the fact I've just had a settler stolen. Not a settler. Builder. A builder was stolen. Damn it. Oh, and there are barbarian nows out there as well, which are just horrible. I can hire them, which would be quite useful, but I mean, I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. But I mean, I don't, well, you know, necessarily want to not do that as well. I could get a musket. What am I saving my gold for? As long as I'm fighting these barbs, I might as well just actually hire the units to do that with, because otherwise this is just going to be a problem. Alright, fine, let's do that, and then, you know what? I'm going to do it next turn. Actually, not even next turn. Let's just sell my resources. Who wants to buy everything? I'll take gold up front for most stuff, and then I'll go for the now. There's my first naval unit, which is ridiculous, but I've just bought it from a barb, but never mind. I've just realised that a lot of people have lacking diplomatic favour. I think they all voted on the most recent aid project, which works quite well for me, actually, since nobody's really got anything. Let's give you the Emberlon promotion. Perfect. Now you're really, really strong. That horse is going to struggle against that barb clan, but we're not going to hopefully take those guys on. If I settle in place there, I'll have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to settle with my horses right now, but quite frankly, I don't mind that. So let's settle for now. There we go. Yes, all mountain smoke. I get that. Get back here, Hercules. He's here. Hero to 0. Wonderful stuff. I'm going to go and rush this holy site that I'm building over here. None of the other cities need a rushed holy site, which is quite impressive. They're doing pretty decently. But now Magnus is down in my new city, and I can go just spread some settlers and go and settle out onto the different continents. I believe, yeah, this is all a different continent split, which is just brilliant. Keep the city. Oh yeah, this is the Aztec city that spread to me. Oh, even better. Oh goodness, I'm just raking it in at the moment. Welcome to the World Congress. I've got a lot more voting power this time. We can force some stuff through. I'm going to vote for myself for trades. Yep, we'll have a look through the diplomatic status of people. We're looking for somebody the world generally hates. I mean, Egypt already. It's got to be Egypt. Surely it's got to be Egypt. 100% towards Egypt. Okay. I mean, we're voting heavily. I don't entirely know how this is going to go. Poundmaker, Cleopatra. 2 points. 2 for 2. He's up to 3 diplomatic points. His diplomacy game, the diplomatic game, it is finally going. It took a while, but we got there. I realize I'm getting a lot of aid, actually, from people, which is pretty good. Oh, America's doing loads of aid requests now. That's really, really annoying. 4 turns. That means I've got 2 more aid projects to go through by that point. That'll put me up to 800 as well, but Menelik I'm going to have to give gold to. I will have to give gold to them, so I've got to keep an eye on that one. There we go. Here's the city. It's about in the nick of time because my units were being slaughtered left, right and centre, but I've got my boat back in. Come and heal myself. That'll be good. I can go and build myself a little improvement there. Let's get some ancient walls up quickly to fight the barbs back. I think this is going to be a good little hidey hole. Do a bit of trading. Just suspiciously near this upcoming vote. I just want to steal as much gold, like say from America, for instance. Oh no, America have got no gold. Well, that means they're not going to be able to go along to Menelik and just give them, say, I don't know, 300 gold in order to just make sure that we win this. I mean, that would be unfortunate if somebody were to blatantly cheat like that, but, you know, whatevs. Sand Snake, you are being annoying. Annoying. Please don't attack my cities anymore, thank you. Just leave me alone. I'm fed up of you. It says I win, but I've been burnt on this so many times. I'm just going to give them another 200 gold. I know it may not even count, but I would rather be safe than sorry. I really, really would. And I know I can hear the, like, oh, you didn't need to do that. Oh, this is a bit of a pointless thing. I know. You know, sometimes you can do things out of panic, and that is a good example of that. But I'm proud, you know, I'm happy I did it. That's fine. Right, I'm just, all these new little weak cities, I should say weak. They're actually really, really good. I'm just sort of producing them now. Got settlers popping out left, right and centre. Magnus, of course, he doesn't have his last promotion in yet, does he? He's So I am losing population every time I do that, but never mind. This city will be good, and I can start to go boom, 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 and start to settle out onto these little capes. There we go. Okay, in the end, that wasn't needed, the extra gold, but I got the 2 diplomacy points, and now I'm on 5, so I'm in the lead. Even with the terrible voting at the beginning of the game, I have the lead. We just need to wait now for more aid requests, more emergencies, anything that we can get our mitts on. The Cree are going to jump in and say, hey, you know what? That sounds great. Let me have some of that. That sounds wonderful. In the meantime, I'm just continuing to send these crazy 7 food, 2 production, 4 gold routes out. I mean, this city's going to grow in no time at all. I love that. And she's civil engineering, Statue of Liberty. That is something I should think about building in a city with a bit of production. Or I can get myself some gold and purchase in Filippo. Now, he would be a decent pickup. I could rush it through. Now, that sounds like a diabolical plan that I could be proud of. Right, gold is going to be saved for this exact reason. Especially when all these aid requests are coming through still. Oh, yes. I'm getting so much gold. Yeah, I'll easily be able to afford him. That's awesome. Oh, for goodness sake, Major Drought, would you go away? Go and find a different army. Honestly, this is just frustrating now. Prevents food loss during drought. I do have to build an aqueduct, but I've got the aqueduct here. That's the thing. It is, I mean, I know it says it's not reducing food whilst I'm in drought, but it's still pillaging all my bloody tiles. Ugh. Oh, and all these luxuries, yes. Nom 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 nom. How's this aid request doing? Coupe I'm still winning with, actually. Good. I'm going to just give Coupe money. I'm building up my infrastructure a little bit now. That's fine for me. This city, my capital, was going to build in the diplomatic quarter. I meant to do that a long time ago and just never got round to it, but here you go. Now it's there. The first world circumnavigation with Coupe on the map, really? That's quite remarkable. Cool. Is that a different continent? No, that's not a different continent, so we will continue going forward. Cartography. Cartography will let me go onto the ocean, the open ocean of dreams, whilst I still continue to spit out settlers at a rapid pace. Bumping all of my envoys at the moment into nice faith city-state boosts, which is 218 faith per turn. It's a huge source of my science, of my culture, of my gold. I just love it. I just love it. I'm keeping an eye on this Bent Tree clan. I think I should be able to keep them under control, and the Sand Snake clan. I want these two to convert, so I'm just sort of holding off on killing them for now. World Congress is about to meet. That's very exciting. Very exciting. I want to see what happens here. I want to see what goes through. Oh, nothing that I could go for. No aid requests, unfortunately. Never mind. It's probably just like wars with allies and things like that. City-state emergencies, Grand Columbia. I'm not party to the emergency. No, well, you say that, but I kind of want to be. Let's get Filippo in. He would be amazing, and I'm going to use him to get myself the Statue of Liberty, which hopefully it's going to be pretty easy to do. Let's just quickly get the harbour in, get Hercules in to rush it. Lovely stuff. I've got a bunch of things I can sell quickly. Sell them all. Yeah, for 214 gold. That's wonderful. In fact, actually some more Nita. Go on, people wants to buy that. Yep. Great. That means I can now immediately go in and get myself a lighthouse. Oh no, I need 24 more gold. Oh, that's so frustrating. Go on, like, I'll sell a bit of this. 24 gold, anybody? Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Now I can build the lighthouse, like so. And now I can go for a trader like so. Square rigging. Okay, now I've got that. We're going to go industrialization, and after that I'm going to go for siege tactics. I'm going to start to genuinely try to build Renaissance walls. I don't think, Valletta is in the game actually, so what I need to do now is focus on getting Valletta in, which should be pretty quick to do. I'm just going to go for this. Only 95 gold, so I'm going to get rid of, actually no, Diplomatic League's pretty good. We're going to go rid of Holy Sites, and we're going to get in +2 influence points per turn towards city-states. Stacked with my already amazing monarchy, that's now 10.5 per turn coming in. I need to get Valletta in. I'm going to transform my faith into Renaissance wars, start to really push up on the diplomatic favour, and we're going to put a lot of pressure now. A lot of pressure on these congresses. I'm pretty certain we'll be able to have a good run. Very good run out of this one. In fact, which route is this going to take me? Oh, this is actually going to give me some siege. Oh man, I wish I could be like stick closer to the coast because I'd steal all those tiles. Oh man, that would be so much better. That would be so much better. What about this route? No, that's not really going to do. Okay, fine, that'll do. That's a good route. Oh, it's going to be a terrible, terrible city. A terrible city, but I'm going to stick it on and just use it as a trading post. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's 4 population, because don't forget, I've only got 8 turns left at that, but I have got Hic Sunk Dracones going on. So we need to take advantage of this whilst we can. I've even got missionaries coming along to spread my religion close behind me. We can go and settle up towards the north here, but I mean, there are some appallingly slim places for me to go and settle. Like, this map has not been, it's not been fantastic for me. In any rate, really. It's been pretty poor. Let's get a harbour going, I think, in this city. It's going to have to be the best thing that I can do. A little bit more trading. And where's Hercules? Hang on, if I just go for an attack like that, get you to get the kill course up, perfect, and now Hercules can come over to my new city, bam, like that. Get Magnus in as well, and hooray, it's a little trading post. We'll see what we can do with it. Civil engineering, it's the double whammy. You know what it means public works, which is just an almightily good policy card, and also it means the Statue of Liberté. 4 diplomatic victory points. Your finest points are here. Right, hang on. Let's just get this down. It's 178 turns, apparently. That feels like a few turns. Like, too many turns. So, let's boost it. I'm actually saying that. Is the mausoleum still in the game? It is not. In that case, we don't even bother. Boost the wonder. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh my god, look at that deer tile. Oh, free food, 5 production. Goodness me, that is a big old tile. Plus, my new city here, Provision Magnus, is just about popping up. Give it 3 turns. That'll be enough to produce some... Oh my god, Withering Drought, would you stop it? I'm so fed up of withering bloody droughts. But look, now pumping settlers out into this area, which is really, really good. Reformed Church is boosted, that's good. Hercules, more importantly, is here to come and help. Just to splurge all over this new continent. That is, of course, an accurate term, to splurge on the continent. I won't hear otherwise. Oh, of course, coal. How much coal have we got? That is under a unique improvement, which means we're not getting that coal, I don't think. Nope. So we need to work on that one. And that one is under a holy site, which means we are getting coal. Oh, huzzah. Lovely stuff. An industry in my capital as well. That gives it a bit more food. An extra faith in the city. That's huge. But anyway. Statue, Liberté. Lovely. 55 turns. Okay, we may need to get a shipyard into this city quickly. Hello, Mr. Settler. Bam. We've done that. I'm now going to buy... Oh, I can't buy the tile with the, the Barb clan on. Okay, I guess that would have been a bit cheaty. Valletta is in the game. Valletta have got to be my next target with 2 envoys. Yes. Give that a few turns. And we can get ourselves out of here quickly. Hercules, you got 17 turns on you. You need to start beating a path. I was just checking in on the aid request, and I'm 1,000 gold down on the Congo. Well, that's not good. Don't you laugh. Don't you laugh at me and my diplomatic sorrow. Oh, I want to be the very best. No one ever was. That's what I want. So I started on 300 gold. I'm just watching this as the AI takes its turns. Do you see? Okay, I know you don't like me. I've already got 1 boost of 200 gold. I'm just waiting to see how many people are doing projects. Actually, not as many as I hoped that time round. No, don't die, Hercules. Oh, Hercules died. Okay, he'd used all his charges, so that's fine. And I kind of was just trying to lure the barbs out a little bit, which did work. I mean, I wish it hadn't have killed Hercules at the same time, but it did work. But there we go. Now I made my way around. Can start to settle. Can start to settle good. You see, as soon as I stopped watching, then like loads of gold appeared. Ugh. Just it does that. It does that to frustrate me. Hello, Valletta, my old friend. Well, this is going to be good because monumentality runs out in 1 turn, so I'm going to have a bunch of spare faith. Speaking of ancient walls, my friends, huzzah! We win. We win the game. Golden Age, but the most amazing thing would be if America was in a dark age. That's what we're after here, is America in a dark age. A normal age, how boring. Never mind. Higsunk Draconas. It's still the best for me because I am settling all over Asia right now, and it is great. If anything, this great dividing range isn't really a divide. It's just kind of like an ice sheet, and I've settled across it, so, you know, that counts as me winning. Oh, I got flight from a barb camp. Oh, that's quite exciting. Right, now that I have all of this stuff, I need to build Renaissance walls. Medieval walls in my capital. Whilst actually I'm going to do more important things with you. So let's get the medieval walls sprung into existence. 300 faith on the Renaissance walls. I think that's going to be good. Let's do that, and then we'll get the factory going. Got lots of factories now being built. This is really, really cool. Okay, so I gave a bunch of gold to Coupe. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. I had 2,481 with them. It says I win. Again, I just don't trust it, so I'm going to give another 200. I've had this. I know last time it didn't do anything for me, but I have had it where it's stolen it at the last minute from me before, and I just don't want to play that game. I really, really don't. Auckland, though, that's a game I want to play. Huzzah! Right, that's going to be amazing. Actually, I don't know where Auckland is in this game, but it's not where it should be. Where are you? Oh, in America. Cool. Well, there we go. It's in America. And more importantly, all of my coastal tiles have severe production now. How's my Statue of Liberty getting on? And more importantly, is anyone else building it? A Statue of Liberty across the sea. 1 result. Hooray! A shipyard will help. 3 production. Yeah, it's a minute amount of help, but that'll do. Put it on production focus as well. Brilliant stuff. And of course, don't forget, because I'm a monarchy, Renaissance walls gives me another 2 diplomatic favour per turn. This is where it starts to spiral into crazy, crazy numbers. Speaking of spiralling, I'm now settling over into Russia, which is really cool. You see, look, the 200 gold I gave, Congo did have another 200 gold boost. So that would have been a silver. I'm glad I did that. Fantastic. That means I've got another 2 points, which means I'm now up to 7. Only 3 from the Congress, but 4 from scored competitions. And there will be more scored competitions. Don't worry. Don't you worry about that. I will find them. Selling all of my resources so that I can get shipyards. Nice. Okay, that means it's everybody's favourite time. It's everybody's favourite time. It's railroad time. Civ 6 Railroad Simulator. Let's get building these military engineers in the city that I have been specifically preparing for this very purpose. I just thought the Cree combined with all of this, I mean, that's going to be good fun. Medieval walls and then Renaissance walls for another boost. I'm building them in all my worst cities best. 27 favour per turn now. We're starting to accelerate into this stage of the game. The Enlightenment and Exploration I found in the same tribal hut. Nice. Well, there you go. Oh, and 2 settlers up by Brussels. Okay, well, if the game wants me to settle, I guess I will. That's fine. Oh, they stole my builder, but luckily I've got a privateer here that can just steal it right back. Oh, it appears my peace deal with these barbs has expired. Their camp has expired as well, but unfortunately that now means that I can't make peace with them. So this is now an all-out war. Okay, well, this city may be sieged for some time. And this tiny island over here in Oceania, just going to go and settle this because I'm the Cree and I can. It's going to be a terrible city for me, but with 4 pop, at least it's actually got 10 production, so Auckland helps to build the harbour, and already my missionary puts my faith on it. Not that that helps that city because it can't actually get a holy site because there's no land, but you know, we'll roll with it while we can. You know, when one farm improves about 5 others at the same time. Oof. Okay, my capital's population is now beginning to really grow, which is very satisfying to see. Another special World Congress, and I wasn't invited again. Again. Why? Military emergencies. Ugh. I kind of want, again, I want to be part of these things. I want to be part of their world, people. Still settling. It's all about the number of settlements now, rather than the actual usefulness of them. But look. Extra deer. All of these tasty deer tiles are very nice. Start build traders so I can start trading back to maybe this city. It's got 2... yeah, two camps already, actually. And a 3rd one once this Brussels scout moves out of the way. I'm so fed up of city-state scouts. They are the worst. Oh, look, barbs. Just realised how much Alexander the Great has pushed into Europe now. God, through loyalty pressure, they're taking and taking and taking and taking. Gaul's about to lose Aachen. That puts them down to 1 city. Gaul were doing so well. But I guess when you've got machine gun cores, it's not necessarily... Okay, they are actually at war as well. Only 393 military strength. I saw way higher than that earlier in the game. That's nuts. God, Egypt are now doing better than Gaul. That sucks to be you, Gaul. Never mind. How's the world doing? Let's just check in. America's got a nice little compact empire here. They're doing okay. New York has been threatening to flip to me for about 5 million turns and still hasn't. The Aztecs are highly disappointing. They kind of got pegged in and never really survived. Gran Colombia, they're doing very well. 18 pop capital, 16, 17 pops, huge pop cities. Good vampire play there. Mapoche's doing okay, actually. They were doing pretty decently. They've managed to expand over the rest of South America. Not as good as the Congo, though. The Congo are having a real good game. They've gone to settle these little islands. They've also settled the majority of southern and sort of central Africa. Ethiopia, a bit pegged in, as are Mali. Mali's spread out a little bit more, but Egypt not so much. Macedon, by far the runaway winner, apart from me. Norway, though, is having a good shout as well. China is having a good game, but considering all of this space, is doing poorly. Australia have almost settled the entirety of Australia, but they have an unwalled coupe capital next to them and they haven't taken it, which is just frankly disappointing. But you can see they're now starting to settle all up these little island belts as well. And then me. And then there's me. Score victory, I'm not actually winning. I'm in 4th. That's the amazing thing. Science-wise, Macedon's on 51 text and 45, 45, 41, 41, 41, 40, 38. So I'm really far behind. Macedon is getting a good culture victory as well. Domination, Macedon. So Macedon's just having a runaway game with this, but not diplomatically. I'm still winning diplomatically, and we have a vote in 3 turns and 744 favour to use. You just wait. You just wait. I apparently am making some CO2, which sucks a little bit. I don't actually know what's causing that CO2. I think it may be some sort of unit, but we'll double check that quickly. But you can see as soon as I get my culture up, I can get myself the carbon capture project. In fact, actually, culture is something I should be focusing on. I'm not getting coal power plants, as good as they would be, because I specifically don't want to lose the diplomatic favour per turn. But culture is something I do want, so I'm going to have to think about getting some of that. Get the Casa, actually. How big, useful? Crocodile? Huey? Oh, there's some good wonders, but none of them are very good in my capital. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trafford Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, and Kroger Brand Trail Mix for all of your support on Patreon. Thank you very much.